Hey guys, welcome back to my channel today. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys my thoughts on a new Tarte Cosmetics foundation. This is one that I knew was going to be a lot more catered to my foundation preferences because I do really like radiant or natural finishes, and I also really like medium coverage foundations. I purposely skipped the face tape release because that one was a full coverage product. It was also more of a matte formula, and those are not typically the formulas I use on a regular basis. So when they announced that they were going to be releasing this one, I was super excited about it. This is the Tarte Foundcealer, and I think its full name is Tarte Foundcealer Multitasking Foundation. The shade I picked up is number 22N, which is light neutral. Now, I did try their Shape Tape foundations. I tried both the hydrating and the matte formula last year, and those did not do well for me. They oxidized. It was an absolute disaster on top of the drama that the company was having where the shade range was really garbage. So I haven't tried a Tarte foundation since then, so I was really nervous to try this one. But because this is a medium coverage radiant finish, I figured, you know what, this does pique my interest. Let's give it a try. The packaging of this product is really beautiful. It is a plastic, so you guys know me, I have some high-end preferences. That's why I talk about high-end makeup. I just love it. I would have loved to see a frosted glass with this, but I think that would have driven the price up a little bit. Either way, it's not bad. The plastic is really nice. The way you open up this foundation bottle is actually kind of cool. You have to twist the cap counterclockwise and it'll pop right up, and it does lock. So if you don't twist it all the way, what you'll find is that it doesn't actually lock down. So when you pump it out, it's not like completely locked, so you won't be able to do it really easily. So make sure that you're actually locking it in place before you start pumping it out. The leaves of the trees on the cap and the purple, I think it's gorgeous. I think this is lovely. Like I said, if this was glass, this would have pushed the packaging from like an 8 to a 10 for me, but I don't hate it. So what Tarte says about this foundation, I'm just going to read off of the Sephora app. It says it is a vegan makeup and skincare hybrid that's your total complexion solution for achieving an ultra comfortable, natural radiant finish and custom coverage. It is for all skin types, it says, and it also has a few ingredients that they're highlighting in here that is supposed to make this foundation special. The first one is the Babassu, I think that's how you say it. It nourishes, moisturizes, and soothes. We have the sunflower seed, which is rich in vitamins A and E, and we also have hyaluronic acid in this one. This one is also free of parabens, formaldehydes, mineral oil. It is also cruelty-free and gluten-free. So far, I have seen this foundation only on the Sephora app, and that was actually by accident. So on the US site right now, on the Sephora US website, you can get a sample of this. I believe it's kind of custom to about 9 shades or something like that. But I think that Sephora accidentally made a mistake and released this to the Canadian side. So I am Canadian. I did happen to see it. I grabbed it right away, and that's why I have this full bottle. So I know you guys are probably going to ask how I got that. It's not PR. It's just the fact that I caught it on the app super early. It is supposed to release on March 21st, both online and in store. It does retail for 39 American dollars or 51 Canadian dollars. Now, this foundation also has an SPF of 20, so that is something to consider as well. If you are sensitive to SPF products, which I know a lot of you guys are, then just keep that in mind. So far, I haven't noticed anything when it comes to a reaction on my skin. It's been sitting on my skin really lovely. Now, let's get on to my thoughts while applying it and how it all has worked out from there. First of all, what I did was I primed my skin with the Olehenriksen Banana Primer. This is a little bit new to me, but I've been really enjoying it for a subtle glow. Next, I took a damp beauty blender and I started bouncing the foundation on my face. This is typically my preferred method of applying foundations. So when I personally test products, maybe I'm just a little strange, I don't know, but I don't like trying completely different methods to try to cater to the foundation. If the foundation is a good match for me and my preferences, my skill level, etc., it should blend right into my existing products in my collection. So I'm not going to buy something fancy to make this look better. And I'm also not going to try a different application method unless I feel like it. So if I really want to apply it with a beauty blender and it sucks applying that way, well, maybe we have a problem. Anyway, that's just me being a little bit stubborn, but let's get back to me applying the product. As I was building this up on the skin, I actually really liked how it worked for me. So it didn't dry super quickly or anything. It stayed relatively damp as I was able to build it up and move it around on the face. There's nothing worse than having a foundation dry on you super quickly, because then you're pulling on your skin and it just looks really weird. So I liked that I was able to move it around on the skin without tugging, and I really liked that it didn't set right away. The finish of this product certainly is radiant. I really love that, and I would say it is a true medium coverage. I do think that you can build it up to be a little bit more full, but I think you would need quite a few layers to make it a full coverage product. Like I said, I really like foundations where I can still see features of my face, such as my beauty marks and things like that. So I don't mind having a medium coverage. In fact, I prefer it. So I really do like this product so far. When it comes to my skin tone and skin type, for your reference, my skin type is actually a true normal. I don't lean dry or oily. And when it comes to my skin tone, I believe I sit around an NC20 in MAC, but I don't wear MAC. So I've only been shade matched like, I don't know, a year or two ago. It really wasn't that recent. So when it comes to foundations I typically wear, I usually look for the descriptor word that says light neutral, and that's typically where I sit when it comes to other foundations. Today I'm not super glammed up or anything because I'm just going to be watching the Bachelor finale with some friends, so I will check in after an 8-hour period and let you guys know how it wears. But so far I'm loving it. I mean, it's only been on for about half an hour to an hour right now, so I'll check back in 8 hours time and let you guys know what I think. So fingers crossed that this stands the test of time. Hey guys, so I am back and it has been just over 8 hours since I put on the foundation. I do have a different shirt on right now and my lipstick is completely worn away, but I'm gonna dim my lights for you and really zoom in on my face because my ring light will give me some great lighting, but we really need to dim it down so we can actually see what's going on the skin. So if you guys can see what I'm talking about, this foundation is actually really, really nice. It's been wearing away really nice and evenly. I do have a little bit of like a situation happening at the chin. It's not like the coverage has gone, but it almost looks like it's about to start getting patchy there. But so far it has definitely stayed put. I do think maybe if you're going to stretch this to a 12-hour mark, this will be the spot where it'll start to pill away and just get patchy. Otherwise, this is not bad at all. I'm actually super impressed. I do think that I love the fact that this is one that I haven't oxidized with. That is something that always happens to me with Tarte foundations, and this really hasn't. I do think that the shade match is super nice, and I actually wore this to the Bachelor finale with my friends, and nobody said that my face looked weird or anything, so that's obviously a great sign. So I do think this is amazing. This hasn't settled into any lines or anything, and I do have some small wrinkles under my eyes and of course on my forehead. Also, I have a dimple on this side of my cheek and it hasn't like creased in there at all, which usually that does happen for me. So I'm pretty surprised with this. I think this is definitely one that I'm excited to try again. And I do love that this is a foundation that is right up my alley with like the coverage and the finish. I'm just really excited for this one. Anyways, guys, that is it for this video. I really hope that you enjoyed watching my first impressions and my thoughts on this and how it wore on me. I really hope that it'll help you figure out if this is a foundation that'll be worth purchasing for you and for your preferences. And until my next video, guys, take care. Thanks so much for watching. Bye, guys.
You and me, everything that we've been through has made us strong. You won't believe we've had our gray, but somewhere there's a light inside of us.